How's life going?
It's going great. I'm very tired all the time. I joke and like Jesus because I'm busy. And I love this. That's so cute.
Yeah, we're gonna be using it too. So, anyways, this podcast is obviously gonna be me questioning you and things like that.
Mhm.
Kind of get into the nitty gritties of being
Yes.
like a mother. Being in your relationship and things like
Yes.
that. So your past.
It's
So
the
we'll
white.
start off with there. Let's go down
Yes.
memory lane.
My favorite.
Yo, we knew each other since we were like in the 6th grade.
Yeah,
we
like
went
11.
to the same middle school.
Middle school.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, like coming here. I'm like, I don't remember like meeting you. Like
I don't know how we met. I think
neither.
we just kind of like got in the same group and that was it.
Yeah. We've always just been friends.
Yeah.
So
it was always
thinking about that coming here. I'm like, I don't remember how we met. I just know like we've
just
been
met.
friends.
Yeah, ever since then. And I don't know how we met either. I just know we went to the same middle school. Somehow, same crowd. That was it.
Yeah.
And
I always
I remember that day when your mom came to point out.
Oh my God. You know what?
Yeah, there's a couple of stories. Yo.
There's so many stories because it's so many years of like
growth in that. Remember the parties that we used to go to?
Yeah, they were like super excited. Like we haven't just seen each other already, but still so excited to be here. God bless your podcast.
Thank you. Same to you and your family. Yeah, let's start. So Rosalise.
Yes.
Memory lane.
Yeah.
6th grade. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
You were so young.
So young. I was like 11, 12. I'm 28 now. 16 years ago. I love that. Yeah. So 17 years. You've seen so many versions of me.
Bro, a lot.
Yeah, like little Rosa. You know
Mad
what?
Rosa.
I feel like it's illegal to like, I don't know. I feel like it should be illegal to like have like people know who you were before your frontal lobe developed.
I think it's best.
It should erase everything. I feel like I struggle with that, like as a person.
Really?
I think like sometimes I'm like really stuck in my head about like the perception of people that they had of me before, like who I am now.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like you're a kid, you don't know who you are.
Right.
So I feel like I struggle with that for
really?
sure. Yeah. I'm like always, I see people and I'm like, oh my God, this person probably thinks like I'm still like this like person that I'm not. Yeah, crazy.
To be honest with you, I feel like you grow as you grow up. You grow, so like it's just growth.
But
in my head.
I don't think that's like the perception. Like I feel like people really do stick with that perception. Like I'll think of somebody from like high school, and I'm like, oh, this person is like this and this. Like I'll think of like their personality traits. Because like you grow up, you know. So,
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. Starting back from the 6th grade, I don't know how we met. Like you said, I don't know how we met. I just know we clicked. You always been my dog from then.
Yes, always.
I'm glad we really never had a fallout.
Never.
You're one of the ones that I never had a fallout with.
No, literally.
And,
I don't talk to anybody actually from high school.
Yeah,
almost.
I was gonna ask you that too. But like honestly, like I used to tell people, I was like, yeah, I value my friendship with Rosalie. I was like, we never had no bad issues. Like never. I'm talking about, I done seen your bad side, I done seen your good side, I done seen your crazy side, and like I have never encountered none of that personally, but I've seen it. I mean, like that's good. That's good.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful friendship. Yeah. I feel. My last time seeing you were working at a store and I needed a costume from it for Rael. Yeah. He was going to be Buzz Lightyear and you got it for him with your discount. So when we went from being like 11-year-olds to you helping me get my son a costume.
Yeah. But I remember that too. And I think I went to your first baby shower.
Yes. I haven't had a baby shower since then, but I do have Big Mama 3 kids.
And married.
Yes. Definitely a wife for sure.
She does her life.
Yes, absolutely.
But definitely crazy. You were selling candles too. Yo, going back to like when we were young. Honestly, I don't really think I had any crazy stories about you when you're like young, like middle school, going into like high school. That's when Rosalie was developing. Like, yeah, that's when you were like.
I actually, teenage me was a disaster. No. Yeah. Yeah, I was. I'm so sorry to anybody I ever said anything to that was not nice. I am not like that. I promise you. Please forgive me. Actually, I think I've like had to say sorry to a couple people before.
I'm pretty sure I know a couple of them too.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, that was wrong. Yeah. Especially like on my walk with God, I'm like, I should have not done that.
Yeah, I get you.
So like I say sorry to people a lot.
Yeah. I think it was like one summer where we just partying the whole summer.
Literally.
I think it was like 2014 or something.
2015. 2015. Yes, because we graduated 2016, and that was like my last. No,
I think it was 2014. I think we were sophomores. Our sophomore year was bad.
Sophomore year, I was bad too.
So I think it might have been sophomore year.
Sophomore year, going to junior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
that was the summer that I definitely was sneaking out my window for sure, and I was doing things I should have not been doing. Yeah, I was acting grown.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
How did we get places? Like, how did we?
Bro, you don't think of that? I'm like, don't drive. We don't have cars. I'm downtown 2:00 in the morning. Like, first of all, how did we get here?
Honestly, and then like all the parties we had, how did we get the liquor? Yo, I used to come my own bottle personally.
Yes, a memory of you. You gave me a bottle to hold, and I blacked out. Oh my god, it was so bad because I came to school and I don't even remember. I don't remember anything. You gave
school?
No, it was at a party that I think it was like Jasmine's house or something like that. You were like, "Hold this for me. I'll be back." I was like, "Yeah, for sure."
I was just too young and hurt at that time.
Girl,
bad biddies. Like,
yeah, I was drinking for sure. I remember I came to school because it was like on a Saturday, and then I didn't come to school Monday, and then I came to school Tuesday, and everybody's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, Rosalise?" And I'm looking at them mad confused. I'm like, "I'm fine. Like, I just didn't come to school yesterday because I never went to school, but I'm like, I didn't come to school because like I was tired.
Yeah,
I just didn't, regular me. Like I just didn't come to school." And they're like, "Okay," and I'm like. And they're looking at me like that was crazy.
Was it the Halloween party?
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
Yo, that party?
Yeah,
that party.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
it was fun.
2 bottles that day. I came with a Ciroc and a Henny.
Yeah.
And Katie was with me.
Yes, Katie. Oh, Katie.
Yeah, girl, that Halloween party was lit though. And like we used to like smoke back then, and like
oh my god,
we used to be crossfaded like nothing. Parents picking us up or whatever.
Oh my god,
like, good. I don't know how my parents never caught on.
You know what? I think they knew. I think it's just like no, they knew. No, they knew. They knew. I feel like as a mom, like like I know my mom knew.
Like they would have definitely like stopped me from home from there.
One time I took my cousin to a party and she threw up in my mom's car, and my mom is like, "Are you drunk too?" And I was like, "No, mom. No, mom. No. I don't drink. No, mom." She's like, "Come here." Yo, I'm like, "Oh my god." I was like, "God." Yo. But yeah, and then I was like up like at 7:00 in the morning, like scrubbing her throw up out the car. I was so mad. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like I have to throw up." But I just like I took it to the chin. I'm like, I had so much fun.
Yeah,
like, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Definitely good times. I think after high school, I think we kind of lost touch. I don't think we really like got in touch after that. Then you had your baby shower. That's when I really seen you. That's the next time I seen you.
Yeah.
And then Ryle, his costume, and that was
it. Yeah. Because I feel like once I had my kids, like obviously like your life changes, and I had them like pretty young. I think I had my kids pretty young, so I feel like everyone else was still like. Because like I had just turned 21, so that means that everyone around me was turning 21.
Yeah, it was just turning.
I was just getting into the age, so I feel like obviously like everyone wants to go brunching, clubbing, partying, and like I'm a mom now, so I can't do those things. And not that I couldn't, I just felt like that wasn't like my want anymore. Yeah. Like I wanted to go to the park, I wanted to go to the water parks. Yeah. Like once I had my son, I think like it completely shifted like what I thought was fun.
Yeah.
And even then, like I still went outside a couple times. But like it wasn't like my like
go-to.
Yeah. Like I didn't want to be.
Up to that
yeah. Kids mature you. Yeah.
Like, I get it.
And like I have that responsibility. So like if I can't go clubbing, I have to be a mom. Right. Like who's gonna watch my kid when I'm clubbing? You know. So I'll do real quick. No. So I definitely wanted to like I don't know, like my whole just perspective changed after that. I was still kind of like not all there. I think of stuff sometimes and I'm like, oh, that I could have done better. Yeah, like that, like my reaction to things and stuff like that. I was still immature.
Yeah,
but
I think that plays a lot of
things.
Like when you're growing up in general. I
feel like I have
reactions to stuff.
Yeah,
I ain't no mom now.
No, for sure, it's not the same. But like we still have like growing up is still something that's like relatable. You know, like you start to like retract from things that you thought were cool when you were young and isn't anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, gosh. But after that, I think that's when we like kind of like, but we still interacted though. That's one thing I can tell you. We definitely interacted always.
Yeah, I post more on my close friends, and you've always been on my close friends. So I feel like that's. If you ain't there, you ain't there. I'm like, I really just post my kids on there.
Yeah, no, I love that.
I love them. Auntie happy. You know what's funny? I see you post that, and I told Ralph, I'm like, Amanda calls herself Auntie, and I think it's so funny. And he has a cousin who's gay as well, and I'm like, Auntie, Auntie Christy, and she's like, oh my god. I'm like, girl, Auntie.
Yo, it's so funny because like you're like the only one that ever says it to me. Yes. So I'm like, yo, I said it and it stuck with me. I'm like, it's stuck. Auntie now. I'm a auntie.
You'll be like, oh my god, they're so cute, or like, happy birthday to like one of the kids. I'm like, thanks, Auntie. It's so catchy.
It's so funny.
It is. Oh,
okay, yeah, let me find your voice, girl.
Oh no! I'll be singing like to be funny.
Wait, you want to sing your? Come on,
no, really.
Hold up, podcast not work, but sing you can.
Clack it. I love that.
But alrighty. So now that we talked a little about memory lane, and things like that, let's get to the nitty gritty.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know what sound to put for that, but. Yeah,
I love that. It's so cute.
Alrighty, so you said you're a mother of not one, not two, but big mama of three.
I have 3
babies. So 3 is crazy, but all right, dealing with 3 kids, like how do you feel? Like how do you feel like it's a challenge for you? I know you. Do you have 2 under 2 or no?
No, like, I did before though.
Okay, you did. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. You freaking did.
I did.
And your daughter was running you up there.
She was.
Your son looks so sweet. Ryan looks so sweet.
Oh my kids, man. I think like motherhood comes with challenges, like in general. Like there's a lot of things that's like out of our control. Like we worry, like you want your kids to be safe, and it's overstimulating. It's overwhelming for sure. There was a time in my life where I did have 2 under 2, which I was like 1.5, and Riley was born. That was a lot. That was a lot. I was definitely. They were crying. I'm crying with them. Riley, I was crying. Yeah,
my kids cry. I'm crying with them.
Yeah, or like I would like laugh, like they're crying, and I'm like, but like losing it. Yeah. There's definitely like challenges for sure. Now they're 6, 4, and I have a newborn. He's 1 month.
Wow.
So fast. 4? Riley starts school in August, which I'm really excited and nervous about because Riley is me.
That's you.
She's literally so me.
I love it. Her personality is so dope.
Yeah, everyone says that, and I'm like, oh. So I'm trying to find ways to like not dim her light, but also make her like self-aware of herself because I didn't have that, and like clearly I made so much mistakes that I look back at, and I'm like, I don't want that for you. But yeah, you know what? I got something from you. You told me one time that your mom would always say like, think twice before you speak. Now I've attached that to like my parenting. Yeah. And I tell Riley, think twice before you speak. And just yesterday, her dad asked her a question and she stood quiet. And he's like, Riley, hello. She's like, well, I'm thinking. And mommy told me to think before I speak. And I'm like, because sometimes as a parent, you feel like a broken record. I feel like I'm talking and like it's not sticking.
Right.
I'm like, these kids just don't listen to me. They don't care about nothing, but they're just being kids, Yeah. So I think that that's another challenge. Like, we all moms feel like they're falling short sometimes. And I think that that's like where I rely on God the most, like my prayers aren't vain, like he hears me, and there'll be like little things that my kids would do or say. And I'm like, oh,
you hear it, you see that.
Yeah. And like, it's sticking, there's a Proverbs, it's Proverbs 22:6, and it says like you raise a kid away and train a kid up away, and when they grow they will not depart from it. So that means like you teach them to be this way, and then when they grow up they won't ever stray too far from God, or like the things that you taught them, which for me is based on God. So like they won't stray from God, and that's the most important part to me. Like even if they make mistakes, that they still go back to God, and they still like put their faith in that. So I think before God, I think there were challenges, and even now, but I think I lean on him more now that I have him in my life, and I just kind of leave things at his feet, So it's challenging, overstimulating. I'm tired. It's a lot, but I leave it at God. I leave it at God.
Okay, now speaking about God, like we're thinking about God now, right?
Yeah.
Now coming from where you came from, Mommlizz, because you feel tell me.
I was a handful for sure.
Yeah, she definitely was.
I was crazy. Oh God.
Now, so coming from where you started from, and now, like, what steered you in the direction to be more like religious? Like, what do you have a testimony that made you kind of like, like, like that's it. Like, I'm not messing around anymore. Like, I'm just putting my faith in God and just going forward. Like, what steered you in that direction?
I think so. I grew up with like a really, like, nobody really knows this, but like my mom's family is like really religious. So like I grew up with like Pentecostal. My mom's family's Pentecostal, and I was raised mostly with my mom's family. I met my dad's family, but when I was older, and my mom didn't really like, I would go over like summers and stuff, but I wasn't like integrated with them the way I was with my mom's family. So again, it goes back to you raise up a child one way and they will never depart from it. So I was raised with Jesus in my life as a little girl, and then obviously like I grew up and departed, but I always had faith. So I would always pray, you know? And again, motherhood, you feel like you're out of, like, some things are out of your control. So like I needed to know, and there were many times like he would like answer my prayers. It's really crazy. Like you talk to God and he will 100% answer you. Like he's, how do I explain? Like I can give a story. And this is not even just mine. Like this is someone else's experience, but I've had multiple experiences this way as well. I have a friend. He's a flight attendant, or he's like my cousin-in-law. He's Ralph's cousin.
Okay.
He's like getting back into his word with God and stuff, and he, in his head, he's like, God, like if you can hear me, show me water. And then he goes up to his seat. He's a flight attendant, and there's a water bottle above his seat, and he's like going crazy, asking everybody on the plane like, who put this here? No one's answering. And like there's no coincidence. There's no coincidence. I've had thoughts before like, oh, there was like an elephant in my bathroom, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this elephant is weird. My Christian Bible study friends come over and they're like, hey, this elephant, like you should throw it away. And I'm like, you know what? I literally thought about the elephant, and you're coming to me and telling me about the elephant. Even your flowers, those were the only orange flowers in public. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have.
No, it's okay. The plastic is like ripped up.
Yeah. You portray yourself, not show you that you don't like flowers.
Yes, I love that. But even down to the flowers, like that to me was like God like was talking to me, because those were the only orange flowers, and the roses because I'm Rosa. Right. So
remember Lit Liz?
Lit Liz. Oh my God. You know
Twitter era. Oh my God, Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter. I deactivated it. I deactivated my Twitter, and I will never reactivate it. I got on there and I was like, this is my digital footprint. Like I need to delete this. I don't want my kids to ever call. Like what? Please, I'm a child of God. Like no hood fave. But I was like, I have to delete this. Sorry, I deactivated it. Like jumped back from no.
So going back to your.
But yeah, I've had multiple like instances where I'm like, God, I'm gonna leave this at your feet, and every single time the way that it gets answered, it's like, oh, it's only God. Yeah. He's the one who fixed it. He's the one who like did it. It'd be like miracles too, girl. Yeah, like I'm like, this was God. This was definitely God. Like your flowers, what a coincidence. That's not like orange is like a color of flowers that is not common to find. Really and roses too. Yeah. Roses are usually red, blue, like they'll have pink sometimes. Orange. It was the only pack. I was like,
I didn't even expect them. That's why I was like,
no.
Like, orange. I'm like, yeah, orange. Like, you know,
yeah,
it would have been easier for you. It would have been like red.
Like, no, no, you were being honest, and you got your orange flowers. I love it.
She got me flowers.
Yes. But yeah, I think that's it. Like putting my faith in him and seeing that he always shows up, you know. And I think we all need somebody to like that we want to lean on. And then once I started reading my Bible and like really working on, because it's not religion, I think of it more of like a relationship. When I started to have a relationship with Christ, I think I started changing myself. Really? You know, yeah, like a lot of things fell off. Like I'm completely different. Yeah, even before I had like when I had my kids, I think I was still struggling with anger. So I'm still like blacking out on people. I'm like, yo, like, and it's not often, you know, like it wasn't often. Obviously, like I behave like a mother because that's what I am. But there were still times where I'm like, I cannot be like throwing water bottles at people's car and I can't do. Yeah. Oh my God.
She used to be big mad.
Yeah, I was big mad, but God like big like, saved me.
No cap. Like you'll be big mad like out of nothing. You'll be like, why is she looking at me like that? Like,
oh my God. No, really though. Like, oh, how disgusting, so please. But God, like those type of things get knocked off, and I think like sometimes people think like, oh, like being Christian like makes you boring, but like no, God kind of like knocks things off that he doesn't want you to be like, you know? And it's so peaceful. Like I have such a peace that only he can give you, and like a love that only he can give you. So shout out to Jesus. I love him. I gave this to her. Yes, we are. But yeah, I think that that's kind of what it was. I just started to build a relationship with him, and my life just like got better. And
I like that. I'm trying to slowly build up. I actually went to church a couple weeks ago.
Yay! It's Palm Sunday, guys. Hosanna! Hosanna is like Jesus came into Jerusalem and he was on a donkey. He rode in on a donkey, very humble, and people were throwing I think it was like palm branches at his feet, and they were screaming Hosanna, Hosanna, like as he was entering. So that was today what was happening back then. That's the Sunday before. Next Sunday he rises.
Yeah. Like I said, I never read the Bible. I never read the Bible. Like I wouldn't say I'm very religious. I do wear Jesus on my chain.
You have faith, yeah.
Faith. I do have faith. Like I'm not saying like I do think there's like the evil, there's the bad. I do think like God is real.
He's watching.
Especially when I hear like people's story, I'm like, dang, like the only one above that can really help you would be God.
Yes.
So I definitely do think God is real, things like that. But I have not like actually
had an interaction
where I'm like, I'm just like, oh,
it's a relationship, and don't ever let anyone like make you feel like oh, like that's so bad, like anything that you're doing, because condemnation does not come from God. Like he loves us.
And another big thing in the God community is homosexuality. So that's one thing I definitely would say, like, like when I went to church the other day, like, like my friends are also like studs, they're gay, whatever. Going there, I just didn't feel that. I was just like, oh, like it's chill.
It's the love, because that's
like, yo, like,
you see, I love that was your experience, because God is love. Like being Christ-like means like loving others the way that he loves us. So I think that's
y'all
always
hear that, because y'all be ready to be like, gay. I'm like, dang, bro, what about y'all having sex before marriage?
Yes,
yeah. Coming for us.
He's not gonna look at anybody's sin and be like, your sin is greater than your sin, because sin is sin. So
and that's what I be telling people too. Like, I be telling people like, yo, they look at that sin as the biggest sin, no cap. They look at that as the biggest sin.
Yeah.
You can't tell me no, because
we just
I swear, like, y'all look at that sin, like, not y'all, like, but
yo, I get it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, like, what about the other stuff?
No,
but yeah, definitely when I went, it was cool. I liked it. I haven't been back because I've just been so busy now with this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build it up. But I do like want to start going Sundays. But it was dope. I liked it. It was a nice.
What church did you go to?
I went to Journey.
Oh, I go there. Yeah, I love that. I love Journey. I'm actually gonna try to go to one by my house now because it's closer. Because Journey's like 40 minutes from me.
It's the one in Maitland or something like that. Or
I go to
Castleberry or something.
Yeah, Castleberry. That's
that stuff is far.
It's far.
Yeah, even for me, I'd be like, dang.
Yeah.
But, it is nice though. I liked it. I definitely like the words.
Very welcoming.
Yeah, it is. That's what made me like it a lot. And my cousin. If you know my cousin was also like hothead and whatnot. Yeah. And he also like
converted.
He changed. He took the movie, and he's also like what I'm saying, he's all about God now too.
I love
he's
that.
the one that told me about that church. I even when I don't see it, I do see it like online sometimes.
Yeah, I watched online today when I was getting ready.
I was going to, but I got distracted.
Don't worry.
But it's gonna get there. I know it's gonna get there. Like I'm not tripping. Like I do have faith in him, and I wanna.
I pray for you too.
I feel like it just needs to make me a better person too, because I got some flaws now.
Yeah, we're all flawed. God didn't make we're not perfect, and I think that's another thing too. Like sometimes people think like, oh, you're Christian, like you're supposed to be perfect. Like I'm supposed to model Christ as much as I can, but I have to understand too, I'm human and I'm flawed. So I will fall short. Is there a comment?
Yeah.
You.
I'm so glad to have you. Like, yo,
I am too.
I really want to do my podcast.
I know you kept like putting stuff, and I'm like me.
Yeah, I was like, yes, I'm glad you interact. I was like, yes, get this to be on my podcast.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I couldn't go on my podcast live, but it is what it is.
No, I think like I'm sure like people were expecting.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is. We'll build that up, and we'll go from there. But yes, like I do want to get closer, and that's my goal, 2026.
Yes, amen.
I think I put it on my vision board too. So
I love that. Yeah, I will send you I'll send you like cute little stuff too, so you can read.
Yeah, I do. I would definitely like to read it. I just gotta get closer with like praying and stuff like that. I used to.
It's a relationship. It works as like my relationship with you obviously is not the same with everyone else. So like I think you don't look at it as like a religion. Look at it as like I'm just gonna build a relationship with God, and then that's how it works usually. But yeah.
Now, going back to being a mother, how did you take postpartum depression?
Oh my God, that's a good question.
Because I know it's different for a lot of people.
It's hard.
I've had friends that are pregnant that have almost like.
No, yeah.
So like, okay, wait.
It's hard.
Even to go back into it, I had seen like a video like on Instagram, and they're like, yo, postpartum depression is like you're holding your baby and you want to throw him. Like, do you get like those thoughts? Like,
no. So okay, I'm gonna answer the throwing question because like I've never. There were times where like postpartum anxiety in my head, like I would be like and I got it with Riley the most. Like right now, thank God I have Jesus in my life. Like I'm leaning on him. I don't have nothing. I don't have no postpartum depression, no anxiety, and that's yeah, and that's on Jesus. Yeah. No, really though, like he's really like just like this has been like a nice postpartum like recovery. Riley was bad though, because obviously like I have a 1.5-year-old. Dude, I used to like. It's not that you want to throw him. I mean, I could personally like I would just be like, oh my God, if I fall and she falls out my hands, and it's like we're at the top of the stairs. It's like an intrusive thought.
Okay.
Or like, oh my God, like if I fall, like her head is gonna explode like a watermelon. And I'm like, oh my God, like why am I thinking that? Or like you know, like when you're walking on the sidewalk, there's like these little like red patches with like little bumps.
On the sidewalk?
On sidewalks.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to go over with the like the stroller, and I'm like, her head is like her brain is scrambled eggs. Like she's done. I'm like, and I would just get super like even like the bump, like the like the separation of the sidewalk. I'm like, her head is done. Like she's like, bro, she got shook. Like I'm like, oh my God. And then once I got out of it, I was like, that was 100% postpartum anxiety, and I was tripping. Dude, Ralph would be holding her, and I'm like,
yo, you'll be over his shoulder?
Yeah. He's like, this is my child. I'm like, you're right. I'm sorry. He's like, because Ralph is a fantastic dad.
I can see that. Honestly, I can see that.
He is. I'm so blessed because that's not the case for a lot of people, you know? So that's definitely like a dad who's a dad. So he's like, I know how to hold my baby. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like looking away like,
no, you definitely
yeah, like is everything okay?
That's nice. But yeah, I hear about that postpartum. I hear how serious it is, and
it is.
Honestly, like I'd be feeling for y'all, like for y'all mothers that are freshly new. Like I know there's some mothers that go through it like bad, like they violently beat their kid because they're going through it, and you know things like that. Like I had a friend that was pregnant. She went through like a breakup during the time of her baby being born. She was thinking about like committing suicide, you know, things like that. So I'm like, damn, like I know it's deep. It's depression in general. It's depression.
Yeah,
depression will get you deep.
Yeah.
So like, I just knew it was 10 times worse when she dropped that baby.
So. Yeah, I think it's like also has a lot to do with like our hormones. Like it's like a huge change, and like scientifically, like it's just not easy.
Right.
But you know, I'll just promote God. Like lean on God, girl, and it's gonna be all right.
Now going to Mr. Ralph.
my man.
Ooh, y'all been at it since y'all in high school.
Yes, we make 12 years. And
that's not a lot of people can say that.
No, I make 12 years. I mean, obviously, like there were breakups between that, but I still, cause like we were broken up, and like we were broken up for a while. So, like we had a breakup one time that was like a really long, but I still count us being together because I was still seeing him. You know, so that we were. Yeah, I was outside.
Yeah. I
was outside.
That's what I knew. I was like, damn, girl.
Rosalie's, where's Ralph?
We're not together right now. I was like, what? Y'all gotta get back. Like, yo,
no,
like high school sweetheart.
And then we got together. That's when I got pregnant with Rael. But yeah, he said, sit down, girl. Forever. Yeah. But no, yeah, for sure. We have been together for almost 12 years now. Yeah, I'm a wife.
Yes.
I love it. I know that you were gonna ask me about what was it?
Did you ever feel like you were gonna get married to him?
Yes, for sure. I feel like
how long was it before he married you?
Oh, so it was a while, but you know, I don't think of it like regular people's timeline, like regular adults dating, because think about it. We were together when we were 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm not going to get married. I'm 20 years old. No, yeah, for sure. But I wasn't on that. I wasn't like, our relationship was nowhere like what I expected like marriage to be. Like we had a lot of ups and downs, like every relationship, you know? So at that point, like I wasn't thinking about marriage. Then I had Rael. I still was not thinking about marriage because I'm 21 years old. You know, I think when I had Riley, I was like, oh, we have 2 kids together. I've been with I have always been obsessed with Ralph. Like if you know, like literally, like I have been in love with him since literally I met him. I'm like, I'm gonna marry this man. I picked my kids' names at 17. Rael's name, I picked it when we were literally like hanging out in front of my house. I'm like, oh, like if we have kids, like we should name them with
The
our
typical if we have kids.
yeah, but like we really had them.
No,
And I'm like,
it.
your name is Ralph, I'm Rosa, like we should give our kids the R name. So my kids are Riley, Rael, and the baby is Raphael Jr., RJ.
Raphael Jr., no way.
Yeah. I have a baby Ralph. But yeah, we named him Raphael. So it was always something like, I'm like, this is my husband. He don't know he my husband, but he my husband. And then we recently we eventually got into like I'm like, okay, I'm 24. I think once it was ready for marriage, I think I waited like 2 years, 3 years before we got married. So to me, I count the 2-3 years. I don't count the like
going up
9 years. Yeah, because like we're kids. Like what does a 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old, 21, 22-year-old talk about? Like we just were not there, you know? Yeah. Okay. But once I was there, I waited like 2-3 years and then we got married. Okay. And I didn't post it or anything because like
I know.
I don't know.
I seen it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's like, you know, like we're married, like as we should be. Like I'm not gonna be a baby mama forever. And nobody baby mama you, baby.
No matter what they say, what they do.
No.
Mama, be a wife.
Yes, I feel like I feel like the way it's supposed to be is marriage, then the baby. Right. Obviously, like it doesn't happen that way always, but like I feel like that's just the way God wants it to be, and also like out of respect for yourself, like, you know, obviously my situation is a little different because we've been together since we were so young. Right. But even then, I should have been married before I had my kids. But yeah.
But I mean, I think also when like I feel like some people don't get married due to the fact like I feel like when the kid comes, like everything changes drastically. So I feel like that also kind of portrays like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna get married now. Like, you know what I'm saying, everything's changed. Body, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like all that plays a role in some of the men. And I also feel like just the growing up of the kid, like you feel me, like
it takes I think it's a maturity thing too. Yeah. Like some people like mature into like understanding like marriage is important, and then other people just be like, we have a baby, we don't need to get married. Right, but like we're already attached. Right. Yeah. But like, babe, I don't know. I don't want to get you canceled. Yeah.
However you feel. It's their opinion. At the end of the day, if they don't agree with it, they can just click off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I definitely think marriage before kids is important.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. I think that's just the proper way to do it. But you know, sometimes it don't work like that. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? Some people just have kids, stay together forever, and not married. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm saying people that have been together forever, like no kids, not married, but they kids.
Yeah, they're like together 30-something years. I've seen that.
Yeah, I have seen that.
I have seen that. Oh no! Really? Yeah. Oh my gosh!
But like, you know, they're married.
Yeah, they are married. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. I would have expected your parents to be married. You see, like there be like it hits a point where like nobody's checking for a marriage. No, you know.
Like, I mean, I do feel like, you know, being married has like its pros and cons. Obviously, like nobody's getting married to get divorced, but you know, divorce does play a part sometimes. And then when that does play a part,
that's where things
come nasty. That's where, like, you know what I'm saying. So like, I don't feel like, you know, obviously don't look at the worst of it, but like I feel like that plays like such a
I think when you're like basing your relationship on your marriage on God, like you don't ever have to worry about like divorce. But I do agree, like divorce can be really nasty. Ooh, I've seen and heard some crazy, like on TikTok, because like I've heard and seen some like really crazy stories on TikTok and like people, and I'm like, wow, like that's insane. But thank God I got God and that's not what happened to me. But bless them.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Did you give Ralph any ultimatums before like you got married? Like
I used to joke and be like I used to joke and be like, because we were like 9 years in by that point, and I'm like, who's getting to double digits without a ring? And I'll be like, I'm not getting like in front of him, like really aggressive. Like, I'm not getting to double digits without a ring. I'm gonna be married. And I would be like, I don't know who I'm gonna marry, but I'm gonna marry somebody. Like, just be like really aggressive.
Some aggressive hit, like.
Yeah. And like, you know, obviously, like I wasn't gonna marry nobody but him because obsessed. But like, I was just like, hey, like, and also with my relationship with God, I felt like that was something that I was called to do. I'm like, we cannot be living in the same house, playing house, and not married, because that's not what, like, God was putting it in my heart and his, like, hey, like, it's like we need to wrap this up, like, and do things the way that pleases God. So I think that's another reason why I didn't post it, because it wasn't to like to show people off. It was like I did this for God.
Right.
And as I was getting married, I was like praying. I'm like, Lord, like bless my marriage. Like,
right, you don't want no evil eye either.
No, yeah, for sure. I feel like what God ordains, like nothing can like break for sure. But I just feel like I'm like, it happened. Oh, I love that. For me, and I had some stuff I wanted to talk about too.
I know. And you can change a couple things. What would you change? Do you have any regrets?
Regrets? No. I think like everything that I've been through, like definitely shaped who I am. But I do wish I didn't do some stuff, you know, like the fighting, like just I was a kid, you know, and I feel like I didn't really have like a lot of like guidance. Like my mom wasn't
your oldest, right?
My mom wasn't really like the best mom, unfortunately. God bless her. We all do our best, but I just feel like she wasn't like the best that she could have been. So I feel like I didn't have like the guidance that I should have had in certain areas of my life. So I had a lot of space to make bad decisions, right? You know, that I wish I could go back and like change. But I also learned lessons from it, you know, like it shaped like little morals and characters in me, like as a woman, that like if I wouldn't have gone through that, then I wouldn't have that now, you know.
The knowledge and things like
yeah, because I'm kind of like one of those people, like I had to go through something to learn the lesson. Okay. You know, like, but now as an adult, I think I'll say I was one of those people. Like I had to go through things to learn. But I think now, like as a grown woman, like I think I take advice more. Like people will tell me like, hey, don't do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to listen and I'm not going to do that. But as a kid, like we all think we're grown, right, and we think we know things that we don't. Right. So I definitely fell on my face a couple times. And I regret like, you know, that. But the part that I regret the most, so no, I don't regret anything I did, but I do regret how it makes people look at me, you know, because like I think it built like a perception. Like I know people I see sometimes and I'm like, oh my God, I cursed that person out, or I argued with you, or I said something to you, or like I had a really weird interaction with you one time. So like I think of things like that and I'm like, wow, these people see me now like as a mom and wife, and like I hope that they're not holding on to that perception of me, you know, like what I was like when I was making mistakes, or like I wasn't even like myself yet. Like you're still looking, you're still like learning yourself. Like I didn't know who I was, and I was just, it was like a free for all basically, because I didn't have any parents like don't do that or like restricting me, you know.
Yeah, I definitely get that.
So I think that's where it, for me, like I regret the perception it gave people of me, but not how I grew from it. You know what I mean? I don't regret the action. I just regret like
the taste of left in their mouth with you.
Yeah, and like what they probably think of me now. Like I'm sure like there's people. I actually had an interaction with someone from high school, and I was at a birthday party. I was gonna go to a birthday party, and it was a kid's birthday party, and she had like, I don't even remember why we weren't talking. Honestly, I don't remember what happened, because I feel like I look back sometimes and I'm like, wow, like there are like really big blank spaces where I don't remember. You know, like my brain kind of like just like, I don't remember, like foggy, like I was drinking or making bad decisions, and like my brain kind of like doesn't remember like little chunks. So I don't remember why we were stopped being friends or like what the altercation was. But she's like, oh, if Rosalie says anything to me, like I'm gonna be mad. And I'm like, oh, like this person has a bad perception of me. Like they think this version that they met when we were kids or like had interactions with is the same, and like I'm not. And I promise you I'm not. Like I'm not gonna fight anybody. I'm calling the police on you, actually. Yes, babe, I'm calling the police. I'm recording your tag and I'm sending them to your house, because like what, who's gonna fight, por favor? Literally, I am a Karen 100%. I am not fighting. But at that moment I was just like, oh my God, like this person has a bad perception of me, and like I'm gonna show them with my actions that like I'm not that. Right. And I think it did work, because like now they write me and like they'll comment under my stuff with my kids and be like, oh my God, your kids are so cute. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. And I think I'm really grateful that they like, I was able to like switch their perception. Well, not a second chance, because I feel like they were going into the situation like with their guard up with me, because like obviously like rightfully so, like I've literally like sucker punched people, like I get it, you know, like I get it, but like I'm not like that anymore, and I'm glad I'm grateful to God that he's worked in me, you know, and that I was able to like model a good example of him, you know. Gotcha. So I think that's what I regret, the perception.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's so nice. So other than that, just the perception is something that you regret just growing up. Okay. Now going back to Ralph, because I went to ask, I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Now, when you were with Ralph, and you asked him like, oh, like 10 years, do you feel like if he didn't marry you, would give up on him? Like,
no, hell no.
Okay.
Fuck no.
That stand on it, and they be like,
yeah, I'm not.
10 years, like, it's over.
I'm not standing on business with Ralph at all. Like I love him down. No, real bad. My man. Thank you. Yeah, no, for sure. It was just like I was just giving out empty threats because I'm like, okay, make me a one.
I don't think I have anything else for you.
Yeah, I did want to give a story.
Give a story,
and it's about God.
Okay.
So I was I was on my phone and I was like on TikTok and I bumped into like Mexican OT. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
He's like, I got 20. Yeah, he like has like a really cool like tongue rolling thing when he raps. I bumped into a TikTok of him and he's talking about God.
Mm-hmm.
And he's explaining to like there's like this like Twitch guy. His name is like Neon. Like a weird looking kid. Yeah. Oh God, forgive me. He's not weird looking. See, it comes out a little sometimes. I'm still a little bit mean and it's on accident. Like I'm like, oh, he's not weird looking. He's a child of God. God loves him. God bless him. But he's like on Twitch or whatever, and Mexican OT is like sharing like a story, and he's like explaining how I'm gonna tell a story. So there's this guy, he's with the devil and God or something like that. And he basically gets told, like, you're going to have 3 days in hell and 3 days in heaven. And the guy's like, okay, like, cool. And the devil's going to take him to hell. And then God is going to come snatch him up, take him to heaven for 3 days. So the guy goes to hell with the devil. And he is in hell. And it's just like a huge party, basically. Like, everyone is partying, drinking, like, having the time of their life. Right? What they think is the time of their life. And everyone's, like, partying. He says it's like a huge beach party. Right? Crazy, just fun. And he's there for 3 days. And then God is like, okay, like it's time to come with me now. So yeah, he comes and he grabs them and he takes them to heaven. And heaven is calm, quiet, just peaceful, you know, like in the Bible it says like the roads are made of gold, like we all have like our own mansion. So like I'm adding that to it because like I've read the Bible and I know that that's what it's explained that heaven is like. So it's just peaceful, like, you know, very clean vibes. And then they're like, okay, it's been 3 days here, 3 days there, you have to pick. And immediately when he was telling the story, like I knew in my head like the devil tricked him, because that's what the devil does. Like he will trick you, he will make things look shiny and gold looking and like very appealing to us, but it's a trick. It's always going to be like he wants to take as many people with him as he can as possible to hell. So immediately I'm like, the devil tricked him. Like it's not a beach party down there. Like we know that it's you're burning, babe. You're burning. Like everywhere. Everyone is burning. Like you are on fire. Like it's not fun. But he made it seem that way. And then the guy picks hell. He's like, I'm going back to the party. Like, let's go. He goes back down. And this time, it's not a big party. Everyone is on fire. Yeah. So he's like, it's the same environment, but like the alcohol that they were drinking is lighting them on fire more. So like, yeah. So like, imagine that, like they're throwing alcohol and it's actually like igniting the flames. So at first he's like, oh, like this is a party. And no, the devil will trick you. He will make things look like it's like very normal and fun, but it's not. And like, we need to like make sure that we're, you know, like just leaning on God. Blinded, yeah, because he will make things look super cute. Like even relationships sometimes, like we'll have relationships that the devil puts in our lives to like distract us. So like we need to have good discernment and being like, hey, like God did not send you here, you know. And
I think I need to learn that one.
Yeah. Like if something is like, if it's like toxic was fun. I thought it was fun. I'm like, oh, this is a little toxic. It's a little fun. Like it's okay to yell at each other and throw stuff. Like it's fine. I'm crazy. I think it's like a wave, like to be crazy. So when things like that are like, that's not from God. God don't want nothing.
I'm trying to change.
Yeah, no, as you should. It's okay.
I'm trying to, like,
me, girl. One thing about me, I'm not judging you. Cause girl, I'm not judging you. No, yeah. So like, trust me, because I have story. It's funny. Ralph has like a sister-in-law. She's my sister-in-law too, but like I'll be like, oh yeah, like sitting down talking with her, and I'm like, oh my god, I did this, I did that, and she's like, Rosa, I would, and it's funny because she doesn't know me before, so she only knows me now, and she'll be like, I cannot imagine this, and I'm like, girl, it happened. It did.
They don't know you.
But it's so funny that people like meet me now. They'll be like, oh, I thought you were introverted. And I'm like, I am introverted now. Like, I like to read. I like matcha and coffee.
Oh, you love your coffee.
I love mi cafecito. But like me before was not like that. So I think that they only have the perception of like me now.
Which is good though.
It's fantastic. But then I tell them like something I did, because like I'm trying to give advice. So I'm like, hey, I did this and that was not a good idea. Don't do that. They're like, what? You did what?
Yeah, and I think that's what all of us like go through with our parents too. They're like, oh, we did this. I'm like, yeah. Yo, I seen the post was like, oh, we did. We went to that. Ma, you wasn't in the section with like 4 dudes with motion. And I'm like, yeah.
Standing on the couch. No, we're gonna know. Like, I was tying Ra'el's shoe the other day. I wonder if Ralph was listening. I was tying Ra'el's shoe. He had a nasty attitude, girl. It's 7 o'clock. Ra'el, my son. My son had a little feisty little attitude. He's just, he's tired. Like he's not a morning person, clearly. So I'm like putting his shoes on. I was putting like Jordans on him, but like they're a little bit harder to get on your foot. They're like the 4s that are like a little bit higher. He was just giving me a hard time. He's like, oh, Mom, I don't want to wear these shoes. And I'm like, you're wearing them, they match your outfit. Like, you're not wearing any other shoe because this is a shoe that I picked out. I'm your mom. You wear what I say, not what you want to wear. And he's like, oh, I don't want to wear these shoes. Well, I don't know why you're making me wear these shoes if I said I don't want to wear them. And I'm like, I'm going to curse. I was like, you're going to put the motherfucking shoes on. And I'm not going to hear nothing else come out your mouth about the fucking shoes. And he's like, and Ralph is like, you don't know about your mom. Ask about your mom. Like, he's like telling it.
Like, yo, I went through that. I went through that for 9 years.
Yes. So I'm like, he's like, babe, tell him about Hood Liz. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm like, this is so cringy right now. Like the fact that you're even bringing up that person. I've been delivered, but I'm like, no. I'm like, I'll put the shoes on. After Ralph said that to him, he's like looking at me. I'm like, put the shoes on, because I don't curse at them. So when I'm like, sit the fuck down, they're like, oh, Mom is for real. Like, we need to sit the fuck down. Because I'm usually, oh, for sure.
I know she did. I don't feel like your son does. Like your daughter does.
My daughter does. Yeah.
She's so funny.
And it's by accident too. She's just a lot, you know. So I'm like, she's like, me.
So
me with better parenting. She's gonna be better than me.
Yes. 100%.
Back.
Yeah, back.
I'm Frank.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's what how you pull your hair out.
Yeah, I be praying. I'm like, God, please help me, Jesus. Like, work in me, Father, so I can work in her for real. Cause I don't think like, so I don't think when like you have like troubled children, I don't think like pulling back too much is okay.
What do you mean?
Like if your kid is like making decisions and like, you know, getting a little bit in trouble, like I don't think like putting a leash on them and like pulling back on them is like healthy. Like I feel like you have to learn a way to like deal with them and like work on it, because like doing that will only like
put a band-aid over it.
A band-aid over it, yeah, but like you ever pull on a rubber band like really hard and like you let go one side and it just hits you back. I feel like that's kind of what it is. Like
I can see that.
You know, like if you're pulling on your kid too hard, like it's gonna snap it back at you and hurt you at the end rather than like really hurting them.
And I feel that. I feel like that's true.
Because like it's gonna affect the relationship that you guys have, you know. So like I don't think pulling too much is okay.
I also feel like a lot of people like back in the days, like our parents, I feel like they don't understand that either. I feel like there's a lot of things that I wish like our parents don't understand now.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is definitely one of the issues that they don't.
Yeah, like they think like I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna.
Yup, and then like I feel like it makes you sneakier sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on the sneaker. You know what
girl,
it makes you like rebellious a little bit.
Because like you have to find a way to like work harder to like get away. You know, rather than it being just like a chill situation.
Right.
Like, you're like, I'm gonna work harder to be sneaky.
Yeah, you definitely will work harder. Yo, my parents, I have some stories with my parents.
Me too.
And like just in general, like the parties, they don't even know, and I was out here getting.
Oh my God.
Coming home fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, so bad.
That kind of scares me as a parent.
That scares you because you got kids now. And
yeah.
Like, that scares me because I got nephews and nieces. Like, But honestly, as long as they're good and they're safe, I'm cool. Like,
yeah, like please call me. I always tell my son, like, I don't care if you're in trouble, like please call me, and like you won't get in trouble. So like he'll get in trouble sometimes. Not in trouble. He's a fantastic kid. But like he'll do something, and the teacher will be like, "Don't do that." He'll be like, "Mom, today Miss Cabana got mad at me because I drew on my desk," and I'm like, "Oh," but I try to be chill because like I don't want him to like I'm like trying to be a cool mom. Yeah, I don't want him to feel like my mom's reaction is like crazy. So like now I can't tell her anything because she's gonna like my hair is standing up, you know. So he'll tell me, and like inside I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh really? Oh, okay. Did you learn your lesson? He's like, yeah, mom. You know, I won't do it again, I promise. And I'm like, okay, like as long as you won't do it again.
Yeah,
you know,
he's such a sweet boy.
He's great.
I know he's your good child. That's like my sister and my nephew. He's like the good child. Like he's
really,
like, yeah, he's the oldest, first one, good child, boy.
Yeah.
So he's such a good kid. Like he's in football now. He's such a good kid though.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a breath of air. Raul likes baseball. I have to put him back in a baseball team, but I think it's important, you know. But yeah, I be trying to like not make a big deal because I don't want him to grow up and be like, oh, like girl,
you can't tell her nothing.
Cause she gonna flip out on me. Cause I want him to call me like when he's in trouble. You know, like okay, guys, I'm gonna call my mom. Like she might tell me a little 1, 2, or 3 things, but like we're good. Like I'm gonna call my mom.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a good bond to have. Yeah. I call my dad before anything. What dad I get caught up or anything? My dad.
Really?
Dad.
But at least you're calling a parent.
Yeah.
I would be okay if they try to pick Ralph over.
I'll call my sister. I'm like,
yeah. But that's even like you're calling an adult. Yeah. You know? Yeah, so like definitely. I would prefer that. Like even if it's like they're calling Ralph and like not me. As long as you're safe. Yeah, and you're calling 100%. A parent, you know, or like for your case, like an older sister, you know.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't feel like I have any more questions for you.
I don't have anything else.
Any more questions?
No, I just want to bless your podcast.
Thank you. I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you.
I appreciate you little
yeah.
It definitely affected me.
Oh, really? Yeah. Cheers. I love that. I had more juice than anything, so I'm literally like.
You're good. You're on a sugar high.